Balboni Darts is the name in darts for Central Massachusetts and beyond. From dart sets and boards to accessories and apparel, they're the one-stop shop for any player looking to stock up or upgrade. Whether you're stepping up to the line for the first time or competing for trophies and checks, Balboni Darts is the store that the champion selects.
Both guys so stylish tonight. Love the jerseys, love the hats. LFG, can't say that on air, but Justin always brings the energy every single game that he plays. And this guy, looks like he's bringing the energy too. Both guys in the pool. No clear winner just yet. But the Emperor, always calm, always cool. Only gets upset if he starts missing his darts. But Justin Burke again brings the energy and looks like he will be bringing us the game. He will be leading off here week 5. We'll see what Justin Burke can do to really get going here. Again, quite the first-round opponent in Tom Curtin, who is sitting atop the standings here. But Justin Burke really has been doing a fantastic job these past couple of weeks, really just finding the points, getting consistently into the semifinals, getting past that first round. The caliber of play that everybody is capable of pulling out on any given Monday night, being consistent in just getting into that second round really has pushed Justin, well, into the middle of the pack. But you know what? He's not too far behind Ron Sargent, who I believe is sitting at 10 points. But he's done a very critical job of pushing himself in front of everybody currently stuck at 2 points, even Nick Soldo, who's stuck at 3 points. So we'll see if he can get it done tonight and get another second-round appearance. But Tom Curtin looking like he's going to have something to say about it. 2 in there so far. Might have found a third dart in there. Not sure. Maybe a ton 40. It is a ton 40. So pressure immediately on the way and being delivered by Tom Curtin. Justin Burke not too far behind, but is looking for at least one dart in that triple 20 segment. Can't find it. All 3 darts just around it. Not exactly the round that Justin Burke would have wanted to have. Doesn't want to let this guy really start to build a solid lead that he can continue to push closer and closer, and this is exactly what he'll do. He'll just find those darts. Tom Curtin is so good at following the line. When he locks in and finds that triple 20 segment, he finds that throw. He's so easily able to replicate that and just continue to hammer away. So Justin Burke struggling off the get-go here, only finding 59 on that visit. Tom Curtin already at an out 161 with a very impressive 113 average so far. Still early, but again, Justin Burke did lead off this leg, so he does not want to get broken out of the gate here. Solid third dart there by Tom Curtin, finding that 25. Will leave himself 96, so a great leave. Justin Burke kind of staring down the business end of a barrel right now. Needs to fill this up. At least 2 in there to put some semblance of pressure on it. Can't do it. Third dart slips outside, so unfortunate third dart. Unfortunate couple of rounds here. Tom Curtin not going to be one to mess around with this 96. This is a rather clinical take. There's that triple 20 found, so double 8 needed. Third dart, can he find it? Ooh, might have just pulled that inside. Indeed, he has. Again, these black points make it so difficult. Only here for the phenomenal commentary. Oh, come on. If you're only here for that, you're missing quite a lot of action here on the dartboard. These guys, once they get going, man, ton 40s, ton 80s. Justin Burke, great round, great visit there, but going to have to rely on a lot of mistakes here from Tom Curtin, who, has missed some leg darts here, but still plenty more. Outside on that first one. Still plenty of space, though. Okay, now it gets tricky. Might be brutal blockers, and he goes outside, so Justin Burke is looking pretty scary there. Well behind, and now he's come roaring back. 92 does not want to leave this up for grabs. Going over to 12s, I believe. Stays there. Won't find it. Has 52 remaining, so another one. Was trying to leave himself 40 there, so a little bit of a sloppy third. Falling into that 9 segment, 49 scored. Tom Curtin, more attempts here. Pulls it inside, so down to double 2. Starting to get nervous. Up to double one, the Madhouse. And Tom Curtin, shake of the head there. Sloppy doubles. Justin Burke probably not expecting these chances to come, but will have to do very well to take advantage down to double 16. 24 left after finding that big 8, so up to double 12. Can't afford to miss. Come on, Justin. Oh my goodness, that was just outside. I think he even bends the wire. Thin margins here, folks, but Tom Curtin has to force it outside if he is going to miss. Pulls it inside. And another shake of the head there from Tom. He knows big opportunities, and he is blowing it right now, but again, Justin Burke, sloppy first dart, 19 left, needs to correct, probably going to go down to the big 3 segment. And he misses it, so both guys nervy opening round here. Not the best the WPL has to offer here off the gate, but again, it's still early. These guys been warming up, but so tricky to really translate all those warm-up throws into solid darts. And we'll see. I don't think that's inside. Another shake of the head, so Tom Curtin rounding the houses, but not able to open any doors. Justin Burke, again, more opportunities that he probably shouldn't have, but needs to take it out, and he does. So Justin Burke, a hold of throw there against all odds. He stared down the barrel, and he wasn't scared. He didn't even blink. Tom Curtin going to have to really do well to mentally reset here. Todd in the chat says, shoot well. Thanks, Todd, for all your support. Again, if you are looking to play darts in the Worcester area, Tee-Up Tap Room, 70 James Street, Worcester. Quite a phenomenal place to go play darts and even golf here as it starts to get pretty cold. They have 5 upgraded simulators, so go check them out. Talk to Todd. Go check them out on Facebook. They will make space for you. Tom Curtin trying to fill up that space there in the triple 20 segment. Might have found 2. Looks like it is only going to be a ton, so both guys well underway here in this second leg. Really trying to shake off the, I guess, nervousness in that first leg. Really was a curiosity given that these guys really do score well. Doubles are not so easy to find when you first get going. Sometimes it does take a couple of attempts just to get that arm calibrated, the radar dialed in. Hand-eye coordination is so hard to figure out, and looks like hand-eye coordination just off there from Tom Curtin with that third dart, only finding 83. So opportunities here for Justin Burke. Needs at least a ton if he wants to try and keep pace, and that's a great way to keep the pressure on. Wants to correct back in there. Does find the 1-2-5, so great darts from Burke. Solid stuff. Really putting the pressure back on the Emperor, keeping him honest here. A little bit of a low dart there from Tom, trying to navigate that third one up, and he does. Again, very rare that he walks away from a scoring round, not finding at least 1 dart in that triple 20 segment. So holding true to that scoring prowess. Justin Burke, first one into that 1 segment. Small adjustment needed. He won't come down to an out unless he finds a triple, and he can't do that. 26, breakfast, bacon and eggs at 7:12 in the evening. Hey, there's nothing wrong with breakfast at night. Stuff of champions there. And 158 remains for Tom Curtin, who finds the big triple there, but only 80 scored. No way out. Looks like he might have just barely found that 18. So game of margins here, and Tom Curtin riding the margins to their full extent, though. These wires are not that thick. Doesn't want to have to make it that scary. My goodness. Justin Burke only finding 41, so another sloppy third. Maybe too quickly with that release there. Maybe just wants to hold on to it a little bit longer, but going to have to rely on more mistakes from Tom Curtin, who's not going to be so willing to hand these out. Going now down to double 10. Pulls it inside again, so double trouble here for the Emperor. Justin Burke is not at an out. Can only look to put pressure. But if there's one thing that is going to get under the skin, I don't think any player really gets under the skin of Tom Curtin after seeing him play for about 2.5 seasons now, 1.5 seasons, excuse me. But I think the one thing that really gets under his skin is missing doubles. It looks like he goes just under again, so he has to correct down to double 2. And there on the third dart, he takes it. So not a spectacular finish, but sometimes you just got to get the job done. Hold a throw there for the Emperor Tom Curtin and Justin Burke. About a half step behind on the scoring, but still plenty of time to get things going here again. Just starting out here, Week 5, WPL Season 3. If you are joining us for the first time, where have you been? We've missed you. We're happy that you're here. But you are joining us after the halfway point of our season. We're coming down the pipe here. Everybody's looking for critical pickups with points. Doesn't want to leave it to the last week. Solid 140. Fired from Tom Curtin. Great way to get this leg going. But every game matters that much more as relegation is starting to bare its teeth in the bottom half of our standings. I believe it's Berto Santos and Mark Rudge are at risk. Critical games ahead for these guys. Tom Curtin is currently standing, well, not on his own, but atop of the pile. Justin Burke is in the middle of the standings. But still critical points for both guys. And Tom not able to find that critical third in the big 20 segment, so only finding 83. Justin Burke already falling behind again after 2 visits to the board. Needs to try and collect some big scores here. Small correction down needed if he can find it. Can't quite nail that third dart in there, only finding 60. So Tom Curtin slowly making his way towards outshot territory. Can't find that correction. Might be a great guide, though. Doesn't use it as a guide. Goes actually higher. So maybe a little bit more calibration needed from the Emperor. Down to 2-3-3. Justin Burke needs a big score if he wants to catch back up. 2 more in there will do nicely. Small correction needed now. Ooh, looks like he puts 2 in that trip 1 segment. 66 found, so not enough. Again, putting some pressure on, but not enough to really scare this man right here, who was looking to fill it up, but he's probably going to go downstairs. Maybe he stays. Oh, big 180 statement round there. Probably better if he goes down, but he's just telling Justin Burke, you better come to play, buddy, because I'm going to fire in these ton 80s, and you better try and slow me down if you can. Tom Curtin sitting at 53 after 4 visits to the board. Great leg he's having here. 13. Oh, my goodness. Right on the wire, but that's in there, folks. 2 darts at tops. And he takes it in 2 darts. Clinical take there. Solid 14-dart leg for the Emperor. And just like that, Justin Burke.
Since 2014, U.S. Sports and Apparel has been helping teams, companies, and organizations look their best. From embroidered polos to customized uniforms and fan gear, they have the expertise and the people to do it all. Their catalog includes spiritwear, athletic equipment, and promotional items. From mugs and golf balls to jackets and hoodies, everything is branded to your specifications. For gear that works as hard as you do, trust in U.S. Sports and Apparel to get the job done right.
Started off with a defense hold of his throw. Is now at risk of losing the opening set here in what should be his set. If you're not familiar with the terminology, holding your throw, holding your set, Tom Curtin leads off in this leg, so he should theoretically get down to an out first. In the grander scope of a game, if you are leading off in the first game, it should be theoretically your set, because if it goes to a tiebreaker, you should be leading off in that final game. But Justin Burke broken in that previous leg, not getting off well here. So Tom Curtin advantage if he can continue to find big scores, push himself closer to this first set. Can't quite grab a ton, only finding 60, but the grouping is there, so he is slowly dialing in his arm and his eyes. Everything's cooperating nicely together. So lovely when that happens. Justin not able to dial it in quite as much. 55 found. the highest levels of play, those darts that sneak out into the trip 5, trip 1 really start to add up over time, man. It's frustrating when you're not missing by much, and this guy is finding these big triple 20s. Every third dart seems to just be locking in, learning from the mistakes of the previous two. And Justin Burke, 403, well behind, only finding a big 3 there. So he will need ton 80s, ton 40s if he wants to try and come roaring back. Tom Curtin is going to take a breath. Just, be casual about it. There's no reason for him to worry. He has plenty of time. Maybe not too casual, a little bit of a caster curse there, hitting that 3 segment. But Justin Burke, 360 again, ton 40, ton 80 minimum, you feel. Needs to try and put some pressure back on. Can't afford to have these slips. Might just be the arms not coming up all the way. Maybe he's just not coming to the same release point. But consistency is so critical, so key. It's been one of the boons of Tom Curtin's play these past couple of weeks here is that everything just seems so machine-like, so robotic. Brings the dart up, fires. Brings the dart up, fires. And if he's off by, any margin, he is able to make those corrections. Sitting at 160 now, Justin Burke, 279. Does very well to find a trip 20. Goes downstairs, but can't quite find the switch. So this 160 will not need to go. Justin Burke not at an out. Oh, but he might force it if he finds another one. Oh, it won't go, so just set up shots from this point out. Finds the big ton to leave himself 60. You could tell that he wanted it. Don't get greedy now, Mr. Curtin. Greed is not good, according to some sources. Some say greed is good, but here, if you don't need to take it, that's all right. Don't be upset at yourself. Justin Burke not able to find any serious pressure here, so the Emperor eyeballing 60. Wants one big 20 here. For 2 darts for the set. Well, high. Needs to bring it low. And he doesn't bring it low enough. So again, Justin Burke, outside chance, 1-4-2. This would be another spectacular take if he can find the opening part of the combination. Cannot find the big trip, so it will not go. 102 remaining now. Elects to stay. 82 left. Tom Curtin, who struggled in the opening leg to find his double, will not want more of the same. Going down to double 10, needs to clean it up. Goes inside again to a tricky double 5. And it looks like he does not. He does find it. He does find it. Not able to see past that flight, but Tom Curtin locking in and finding that double 5. Getting a little scary there towards the end with that third dart, but first set is in the ledger books of Tom Curtin. And now he has the throw for this set. So theoretically, if Justin Burke not able to find critical breaks, is at risk of losing this opening set and losing out on critical points. We still have a long way to go, and Justin Burke doing very well to find that trip 20 segment. Follows with a big ton of his own. Great darts there. Both guys getting off the opening line here really well. What can Tom Curtin do? Pushing that second dart well wide. Can't find the third one either. Small margins, folks. All over that triple 20 segment. My goodness. Justin Burke looking to take advantage of the big miss there from Tom Curtin. Looking to follow. I think that might be a ton 40. We'll see what he punches in. It's a big ton. Back-to-back heavy tons on the board for Justin Burke. Great darts. Justin letting those darts get a little loose in the previous set, and now cleaning up quite nicely. Tom not able to find that switch down. So unfortunate. And that's the risk that you run when you do make those switches to the 19s, to the 18s. Justin Burke locking in. Would love another one in there. Does put another one in there. Solid 140, so ton 40. is the sequence for Justin Burke, who leaves himself 1-6-1 after 3 visits to the board. All of a sudden, not something that I say very often, but Tom Curtin well behind, not able to find any scoring to really put pressure on Burke, who's looking to run away with this one if he can find. First part of the combo going to 17s. Can't go. Probably wouldn't be the smartest way to go if he did find that triple 17, but still big bites here. Big bites of the score. 81 will leave himself 80. So great work from Justin Burke regardless. Tom Curtin looking to come roaring back with a vengeance here. Might be 2 in there. Looking like he's staying. Might be a ton 80, might be a ton 40. Oh, man, it slipped out into the triple 5. So 135 down to 136 for Tom Curtin. Justin Burke, 75 remaining. Single pull, can't find it. So all of a sudden, what might have been a surefire thing here is starting to get a little nervous. Tom Curtin, 136. If he can find that triple 20, just has to stay there. All the ton plus finishes, this is one of the nicer ones. First dart will not go, so it is over for this round for the attempt, but does very well to set up, telling Justin Burke, buddy, you better not miss because I am waiting in the wings. Justin Burke, 48, 16 or 8. Which way is he going to go? To double 16. And he takes it 2 darts. Tom Curtin will not have a look at it. Justin Burke doing very well to get out of that leg in a hurry. My goodness. It's one thing to be leading in a game of darts and another thing to turn around and see Tom Curtin staring at you and going, hey, buddy, don't miss. That's terrifying, folks. That's genuinely horrifying. But Justin Burke handling the pressure quite well, only finding 66 with the opening round. Tom Curtin cannot afford to get off the line slow, and it's looking like he's answering the call. 2 darts in there. We're going to see the opening ton 80. Oh, it might be a 135. That dart point does not look friendly, and it's not. Still a great opening round. Justin Burke nodding in approval, saying, yep, okay, I see you, buddy. Looking to try and bring that dart slightly over to the right. Can't quite make the adjustment. So unfortunate there. 135 found in the opening visit from Tom Curtin. Looking to build off of this momentum. First one slightly high. Second dart. Plenty of space. Goes a little higher. Not able to find a solid visit. Not sure what he was doing with the switch downstairs. Must have not liked the look, the angle of those flights, but I'm shocked, ladies and gentlemen, that he decided to go downstairs. Justin Burke looking to capitalize. My goodness. Can't find the big 180, but he does find the big 121. So doing well to punish off the sloppy round from this man, who is now being forced to come back with a vengeance. First start might be a little tough blocker, but again, playing for the wrong team. Tom's darts, my goodness. So 234 to 274. Justin Burke sitting at this leg. Very comfortable position if he can continue to find darts like that. Oh, well, 140 would do nicely. Can't find the switch to the trip 18s. That would have been a smart way to go as well. Clean up that 4. And he does eventually, but 190 still outside. Outshot territory, and Tom Curtin is looking to bust down the door, get himself within range. Doing some mental math here. Looks like he is going downstairs to those 19s. Can't grab that trip 19 segment, but still does very well to grab 80. He is down to an out first, leaving himself 154. So big ton plus take. The odds are suggesting that Justin Burke will have 3 more darts, so he needs to set himself up here. Wants at least a ton, can't grab it, so 130 to 154. Pick your poison, ladies and gentlemen. Which one do you want to have? I'd probably take the baby fish myself. 154 is very intimidating, and it will not go. So it's aura. Its frightfulness is still very much present. Tom doing very well to find that 94, so he'll leave himself 60. Justin Burke with the baby fish wants to reel it in. Needs to find that trip 20 for a bullseye force. Can't grab it. Goes slightly left. So again, resetting here. Tough second dart there. Not off by much, but third dart not worthwhile at all either. Tom Curtin, been here before. Took a little while. Finds that first dart, so 2 darts at tops. Can he find it? High. Wants to bring it low. And he brings it down the perfect amount. Tom Curtin finding second leg here. So tie game, tie set.
Looking for your next night out in Worcester? Tee Up Tap Room is the place to be. With 5 golf simulator bays, more than 20 dartboards, a full bar and kitchen, and leagues for both golf and darts running year-round, Tee Up is the go-to spot for competition and community. Swing by Tee Up Tap Room at 70 James Street in Worcester and see why it's the city's home for golf, darts, and good times.
But now Tom Curtin will be holding his throw here. And again, if this goes this way, Tom, I guess both guys have found a break here in this second set, so both guys doing a terrible job of not holding their throws. Need to play more defense, guys, but it still favors Tom here. If this set does go to a deciding game, he will have the advantage. Justin Burke looking to try and find something. Can't quite grab anything good. So we'll see what Tom Curtin is able to do with this second visit here. Does very well to find that opening ton. First dart's looking fantastic. Second dart is just as good. And the third dart is money. So 2 180s on the game here for Tom Curtin, who is surging ahead. Statement of intent. And Justin Burke, big pressure here now on him to try and keep pace. And those 2 darts are killer. Might have found that third one, might have made it a worthwhile visit. It's not. So Tom Curtin, the pressure is being released off of this man who is not looking at slowing down. Going downstairs to the bullseye, does do very well to find that single bull, so he is at an out. Justin Burke not even in range. 105 locked in there from Tom Curtin, sitting at 116 after 3 visits. Fabulous stuff. You genuinely feel like ton 80s and ton 40s now, minimum. Tons will not do for Justin, who is, well, again, staring down the barrel of this man. Howitzer's going off. Needs to find that trip 20. Doesn't. Puts it high, so no pressure. Will go down to the 16s. He does. Leave himself 60. And again, Justin Burke well behind. 3-3-2 remaining. 180 to maybe put some pressure on, but Tom Curtin in a very comfortable position at 60 after 4 visits to the board. My goodness, this is a tough one, folks. Does very well to find that third dart in there. Rack up some decent points, but Tom Curtin, if he finds this first dart, which he does, you almost feel like the second one's a surefire guarantee. Slight adjustment needed. Caster curse maybe. Not here, folks. So third dart is found. And just like that, Tom Curtin looking to secure the opening game of Week 5. Just needs one more leg to get it done. Justin Burke not done yet and coming out with a vengeance here. Would love a ton 40 to open up this leg. Can't grab it. Only able to find a 85, Thought he scored a ton there. So maybe I'm going to start Hatgate. Maybe we're going to talk about that. Tom Curtin has not worn a hat in the previous weeks. He has been trading night wins with Joe Ricard these past couple of weeks. Both guys sitting at 2 night wins. So maybe the hat is an omen, folks. Maybe Tom Curtin is upset, possesses some magical powers or energy in that baseball cap of his. Justin Burke, big 1-2-1. Great darts there. But who knows? Small change. These guys are even more suspicious about darts than I am. So the hat just might be, well, a pivotal factor here for Curtin if he wants to try and get a third night win. We'll see. Does very well to find that ton. So Justin Burke trying to run away as fast as he can. But If he leaves space for Tom Curtin to chase him down, Tom certainly will. So needs to continue this march down the board here. Won't find the switch. Only finding 59, which is serviceable. That does work. But if Tom able to find a big ton here, or even ton 40, third dart's not a helper. So needs to find the correction. Does. Can't find the third dart. A little look of disgust there on the face of Tom Curtin, who was not a happy camper with the way that third one went. So still some space, still some breathing room for Justin Burke, but he cannot afford darts like that. Not now. Second dart's money. Third dart pushed out, so blockers. And that might come and haunt Justin Burke. Next visit or so here, we'll see. Does very well to leave himself to 170, but Tom Curtin, ton 40 you feel. Oh my goodness, the flight. Man, the flights are playing crazy defense. And Justin Burke's going to hope that all of his darts work in his favor. The 170 will not go. Only finding 2, so Justin taking a step back here. Needs to mentally reset. Does very well with that third dart. That's a great way to reset. Solid visit. But Tom Curtin, 196, now in a very critical position where if he can find a ton, Justin Burke's going to be under immense pressure. And again, look at that flight. The way it pushes it up, it's almost like it's made out of rubber. Wow. Justin Burke, 108. Is he going to go 20s or 18s? Finds the big opening trip 20. Finds 8. Double 20. Big 108 find from Justin Burke. Wow. Solid take right when he needed it. Great stuff. Spectacular. Wow. Tom Curtin now throwing for the set here. He will be leading off, so that's where the advantage comes into play. But not off to a quick start here. Might be 45, 85, so that third dart does find its way in there. But Justin Burke putting on the pressure and putting on the show. Can't find the triple 20 here. Might be some adrenaline left over. Only finding 45. Looks like any semblance of a smile has been wiped off of Tom Curtin's face, who's now looking incredibly serious. He does not want to lose any leg. And my goodness, the big 135 pushing himself further in front. You'll see that from Tom Curtin, where if he loses a leg or two, all of a sudden the man doesn't smile anymore when he goes up to the Aki. He looks as laser focused as anyone can be. Justin Burke doing very well to find the 85, but it's not enough. It's not enough. And Tom Curtin looking to, well, avoid some of those, wants to migrate those over slightly to the left. And my goodness, that is not a handsome round. 26 breakfast right when he doesn't need it. So handing Justin Burke a little bit, some rope here. Maybe giving him some line to start crawling his way back into this game if he can find the ton, which he can't. So only pushing his score down to 311, 255 for Tom Curtin. Can't afford another sloppy round, otherwise serious questions will start to crop up. Does find that triple 20 to save the visit. 95 scored will push his score down to, I believe, 160, and that's correct. 311 remaining for Justin Burke. So this is for the game here. He needs to find some big visits if he wants to stay alive. And he knows how critical that second dart going into that triple 1 segment is. So unlucky. Tom Curtin already in outshot territory. This is a long shot chance, but it's the fact that he's here is what matters. One more of those. It won't go. Can't force the 160. Can only set up. Wanted to go for double 20. Maybe to leave himself 40, but still. He has been at this 60 leave many times before in this game, so creature of comfort maybe, but it has been a reliable way for him to get out of these legs reliably. So one more time for Tom Curtin for the opening game here. Finds the big 20. 2 darts at tops. And it's over, folks. So that's the game. Tom Curtin taking out Justin Burke 2-0. My goodness, Justin Burke gave us an absolute showstopper of an out with that big 108.
Looking for a way to support the Worcester Premier League directly? Check out our coffee page. Every dollar donated goes right back into the league, helping us cover operations and build a bigger prize pool for the players. Your support makes it possible for us to keep the WPL growing season after season. Once again, your donation helps us keep the competition thriving and the darts flying. Visit our page at coffee.com/WPL darts to make a contribution today.